We're back. It's been 4 months since I've actually recorded, but you will have seen an episode pretty recently. Now, last time, we got the annoying cups out of the way. So let's do this. And you know what? I'm ready to go. I have missed this. I have not played this in a few months. So yeah, we're going to be a little rusty to start out with. So I'm just going to play through this as like a warm-up, basically. And yeah. And let's see how it goes. Nothing has changed. Well, actually, quite a bit has changed. Number one, I'm well. If you know the thought experiment of Schrodinger's cat, I am technically speaking Schrodinger's grad. Why did Baby Peach get the don't care item? Why does Baby Peach get the don't care item? This is a serious question that I have. Whoa. I should get the don't care item because I need it. You know, I'm the one who should get it. You know, and watch this. There's gonna be a blue shell or something. Or that. Of course. Look at that. I'm done. I'm so done. I see Mario Kart Wii has missed me. And by missed me, I mean it's been building up rage that I haven't played it in a bit. Well, I'm sorry. Real analysis existed. Not much I could do. Either way, I guess it's going to be one of those episodes. Yeah, kind of a lot has happened to me as of late. So you may notice kind of a cough every once in a while. It's why that cough exists is a long story, but you just kind of need to know that it does. I've kind of been going through it. Get back here. Yeah, I knew it. This is how this is gonna go, is it? Okay, well, let me show you what happens in these parts. Apparently, if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. What did I do to deserve? Why do I deserve this? Why do I deserve this? Can I just have a peaceful race? Maybe? Have you considered giving me a peaceful race? Because apparently I'm not capable of having it. Something goes wrong for me because I should be done. You know? This is ridiculous. We gotta lock in here. Yeah. It was a calculated risk. But it was one that was necessary for the good of the people. Look at DK go. You can't tell me that this is not legit. Nothing in this game is legitimate anymore. I don't believe it. Shake. Nothing in this game has been legitimate in years. Now, Mario Kart Wii is just like that. On the subject of Mario Kart, though. On the subject, while we're all here, how do you guys feel about World? Because I'm gonna give you my opinion as a person on the internet who is occasionally funny. It's this. Mario Kart World goes one of two ways, in my view. It is either the best game in the Mario Kart franchise. The best. Hands down, it will take the number one spot. Or it will be terrible. It'll be one of the two, and there's no in between. Really, you're giving me 3 mushrooms in first or in 7th? At that point, I may as well hold them, because I can use them for the shortcut. Oh no. You know, I can use them for a shortcut and then it'll be legit. Alright. Whoa, it's this way. Alright. Grab that. We're in first. This is probably not going to be 3-star, but that is okay. I mean, sweet. We got the don't care item. We now essentially... Why are you going out that way? Stop doing that. Making quite a number of mistakes now. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. Take it on the inside. What are you doing? Well, that certainly was convenient. I'm terrible. This will probably be 1 or 2-star, but that's okay. I think it's good to just de-rust. That's fine. I 99% of this... Oh, I just remembered Wario's Gold Mine's up next. That game's annoying at the best, or that track's annoying at the best of times. I don't even want to think about what it's gonna be like here. You know, it's probably not going to be fun! How am I alive? 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 I don't know. Actually, that is a serious question. How did I manage to do that? And why won't Koopa Trooper go away? You know what? It doesn't matter, because soon we will be able to play as a cow. And yes, that will be my Mario Kart World main. Don't take this from me. Well, we made it. We're doing... Oh, sweet. Yeah, you know what that means? Yeah, you can throw your red shells. I don't care. You know what I can... Because you know what I have? The don't care item. There are so many good thumbnails for this video already in here. Actually, I have a question. Here's something I don't really like doing is clickbaiting. Do you guys feel clickbaited ever by like these videos? Because let me know. Because I feel like I try very hard not to. Like I try very hard to be honest about like what is actually going on. So, but I don't know. So I may not always get it right. So I'd appreciate some feedback on that. Though I guess you're supposed to clickbait. I don't know. I just drive here. You know the other really good thing? Oh yeah, we already got the don't care item. Someone want to explain that one to me? Mario Kart, gods? I have a serious question for you. How on earth did you manage to do that? Right, this is not 8 Deluxe. Those are meaningful. Okay, let's try this again. Well, this seems oddly familiar. Right down to the green shell. Oh, biscuit. Why? I'm derusting. I am derusting. I am derusting. That's what this is. That was all this was ever intended to be. Wow, Wario just got down Mr. Presidented for me. Pretty hard there. Well, I mean, it's one banana this time. So there's that. Alright, I've got a pretty clear shot. So, it's good news there. As long as the game doesn't send me off, I'm not taking the risk. Nope. And I have the don't care item. No. I'm playing this way too safe for my liking. But I kind of don't have a choice. Yeah, this'll be 1 or 2 star, is my guess. It's not gonna be 3, like I would be amazed if it was 3, but I mean, I think it's gonna be, it'll be 1 or 2, for sure. Like that'll be, it's... Alrighty then, well it was 3. We take those, I guess. I guess the game takes into account if you've been unfairly treated. Because I definitely was unfairly treated. Well, let's see if we're 15 minutes in. Let's see if we can go for Star Cup. Because I was doing some thinking about how I wanted to end this series off, because I'm guessing we're only 2, maybe 3 episodes away. And my feeling on it is this. Is basically, my feeling on it is that I want the special cup to be the last cup that I do. So I think that seems fitting to end it that way. Also gonna aim to get this series finished up before Mario Kart World comes out. Because I think, I haven't seen it, I don't know if there's star rankings in there or whatever, but I do want to do something with Mario Kart World. Okay, I feel like we just had a shock. Like, I feel like it violated its own, the game's violating its own rules here. On the bright side, at least we're good. Oh, I have the don't care item. I'm super good. I basically don't have to care about anything or anyone, or it can do its worst. Genuinely, it can. It's the great part about this. But yeah, the big thing I'm annoyed about with Switch 2 is, well, obviously the price. The price is absurd. Like, to get the Mario Kart bundle up here in Canada, it's gonna be $700. And that is, like, for that money, this thing better do my taxes and, like, be supported by Nintendo for 7 years. And, like, at least. We're talking that we better get support at least as long as Switch 1 got. But, you know, it's... because it is a little ridiculous. Okay, I made, like, maybe 1 or 2 mistakes on that. That's fine. Yeah, it should be good. But yeah, my feeling on Switch 2 is the console looks brilliant, but it is quite expensive. And I'm not really sure if it's going to be supported for 7 years, like, yeah, okay, I can broadly justify it. But, you know, If it's just gonna be like a Wii U situation where they move on in like 5 years or 6, then no. But I also don't know. Honestly, the price is kind of a turnoff. Even if I understand there's probably let's just say there's global reasons behind that, most likely. Even if Nintendo says there aren't. I see my challenger this time is Waluigi. Starting to understand why they won't let you into Smash. Shake. Jeez. You know, this is the other thing I'm gonna miss in World. Traditional, like, cause the thing with World is it just looks... it looks brilliant. It really does. But I'm not sure how I feel about the Grand Prix yet. Like, I'm sure free roam mode will be brilliant because like the direct's tomorrow as of the time of recording. Like, I'm sure all of that is going to be good, but I do worry about the Grand Prix mode. It is something I think about, because it just, I haven't decided whether driving between the tracks is brilliant or boring. Is the thing. Shake. I barely hit. It barely hit me. I got grazed. Whatever, that's like my one mistake, basically all race. Yeah, that's the big thing for me, is I haven't decided whether it's brilliant or boring yet. That's gonna have an effect. I do want to get the new Hyrule Warriors game, though, is the thing. And my Pro Controllers are getting up there. So if there's backwards compatibility, and I think there is with the Pro Controllers, I'll probably just get them. What am I doing with my life? You know what? This is called brilliance. Okay. No. We're gonna smuggle this bullet. Now. Shock. Come on. Shock. I'm always afraid with these CPUs that one day they are actually going to aim properly, because I swear they have aimbot something. Something's going on with them. Of freaking course. Shake. Okay, so it bounced out for everyone involved. I have noticed Mario Kart Wii does like its rubber banding. I wonder how bad the rubber banding is going to be in World. Because I think about that. Like, I do think about that. I think about how bad it's going to be. Because, although I feel like in 8 Deluxe, they do, especially in the lower CCs, let you have more freedom. They definitely let you have more freedom to kind of mess around. Like that has definitely been my experience with 8 Deluxe. What am I doing? Wow, I am on a different level of terrible. What are you doing, game? Okay, I need a miracle. Well, I got it. I it wasn't gonna give me any more, but it got me there. That was scary. I think most of that this is definitely not 3. This is not 3. I can tell you right now, it's not 3. I would be amazed. This would be like the game giving me, just letting me have this one. And I think it already kind of let me have this one with the Shell Cup earlier today. Like, it for sure. But you know, the other thing I think, and we keep establishing this, that first set of items is crucial. Why? Because if you miss or otherwise, or have something bad happen to you. Wow. Like if you have anything happen to you at all, why can't I control my cart today? What am I doing? Well, that was certainly convenient. From now on, I'm just gonna play it a little safer. You know, don't do anything. I thought I was actually gonna be okay with, Come on. Come on. Why does Baby Peach seem... No. What is going on? Why can't I drive today? Why can't I drive anymore? I admit, I haven't done it, actually, even in real life, in a little while, because of my various issues. I prefer if I'm on, you know, meds, to not drive. If I can avoid it. Because I find it messes with the way that actually, that's maybe what's going on. Maybe it's the ibuprofen is actually having an effect, not even just not in real life, just in Mario Kart as well. Yeah, fine. Yeah, that was terrible. This was complete garbage. This actually may not even be a star. This is a letter. This may be a letter. Yeah. That was terrible. Yeah. Hey, I got the Dolphin Dasher. That's something. Yeah, maybe that's what's going on. Maybe the ibuprofen's messing with me. I took something before I started recording. Yeah, it's definitely yeah. That's what I'm blaming. That's what I'm gonna blame actually, because yeah, it's without going into too many gory details. I've definitely kind of been going through it a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that. I could have just gotten out of that situation. What? How are you alive? Wow. I'm gonna use this episode to de-rust. This has definitely been a bit of a struggle. Yeah, something is definitely a little iffy. Yeah, going through like being on ibuprofen and being on, you know, what I needed to do, doing what I needed to do the last week of classes, especially when this thing was at its peak, was absolutely infuriating. So, yeah. But yeah, before you guys worry, it's not anything like super serious. It's like we're not talking anything life-threatening. This is just something that I have to take ibuprofen for until it goes away. But it should go away soon. I am way better from where I was last week, for sure. And that is good news. So yeah, it's 99% of this is just something that takes a little bit of time for it to go away. It's not like it's not COVID. It's just, you know, it's different. But basically, the problem is this thing usually has an underlying cause, and yes, they think they found it. But, you know, on the off chance that on the off chance they haven't, you know, we're just running some tests. Which is, well, it's terrifying. Well, because it's, you know, because, you know, you get there and then they're like, oh yeah, your heart rate's a little higher than it should be. And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm literally in a specialist's office. It's like, oh yeah, your blood pressure's high. Yes, it would be. Oh my goodness. Is there any possible way? Watch this. There's gonna be, like, is there anything that you guys, that the Mario Kart Wii gods can do to not do this to me? Why, like, I get that you missed me and I appreciate that. Why are you making me suffer in this way? Well, this seems oddly familiar. Whoop. Oh boy. That is going to be a bit of a terrifying prospect. Well, we didn't get a chance to use that golden mushroom. So far I've had no help in any way, shape, or form. And if anything, I've had the opposite. 48-second shock. I'm just saying, I don't want to be that guy. Can I have the use of a single item, please? So that's what I get a red shell. Oh nope, never mind. Never mind, actually. Can I have the use of a single item? That's all I ask, without getting it shocked, stolen, or otherwise getting it otherwise robbed. It's a serious question at this point that I have. You know, because this is ridiculous. This is completely absurd. So far, all I've gotten is one blooper, which may or may not be very meaningful. That's all I've got. I have had no protection. The only protection I've had has lasted for about a frame. Hey, look. It's protection. I wonder how long it'll take before they decide to red shell it. Or green shell it. Oh, or actually, never mind. We'll just go around the protection. Yes, because that's fair and balanced and totally reasonable. In every single way, shape, form. No. Mario Kart Wii, I said the last episode it was out of control. What else do you call this? What else do you call this? Where it can just decide to annoy you. And you know, oh yeah, by the way, you're going into a wall. What are you doing? Why is Mario Kart Wii intent on giving me negative amounts of help? I'm just wondering here. Because this is absurd. This is absurd. Let's just finish this race out, please. There. See, I've had my... Of course! Of course I get that. Why wouldn't I? Because, you know, why would you not? Why would... Of course. Of course. Out. Waluigi, get back here, you... Waluigi, you are the luckiest human in the entire universe. Waluigi, you are the luckiest human in the entire war. And you know what? But you know what? I hope they never let you into Smash. I hope they never let you into Smash. Now perish. Are you serious? Are you being for real, Mario Kart Wii? Okay. Hit. Of course. Of course. Why would I, you know... You have got to be kidding me! This is the most aggravated I have ever seen. Why? Whoa. Okay, this is actual target. I'd like to report, like, a hate crime. This is targeted. This is straight up targeted. I'm done. I'm so done. This is ridiculous. What an absurd situation. What? I'm done. I'm so done. If you like seeing me suffer, please leave the video a like and consider subscribing. It helps the channel out a ton. And also, leave a comment telling me that this is absurd. I don't care. Just, even if you don't think it is, you gotta do it. I need to cope. And I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.